right, here we go. So looks like we have the lag down. Not entirely sure which player is which, but I'm sure we'll figure it out once they start breaking. But that was a pretty good lag to start off. I mean, right on the rail basically. I definitely don't get my lags like that.
Yeah, I'll be lucky to make it past that center pocket sometime. So
For anyone at home watching, my name's Ronnie. Just here commentating with Brandon Figueroa, and yeah, let's have a good match. Man, from this camera angle, that like 9 ball looks like a cue ball, honestly.
oh yeah, it does. And just so that we know the rules here, so it is a race to 7. No nines on breaks here, but there are early nines.
Yep. And I believe 3 foul rule is in effect, and then I think that's pretty much normal, push outs and all that good stuff. So pretty standard. Just no 9 on break. All right, pretty good break to start off with. Oh,
And that roll on the 2 is a little unfortunate there.
yeah.
Everything is pretty open as well, so.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. Trying to think what I would do here. Honestly, I kind of like just barely skimming the 1 ball, and then having the 1 ball go towards the 4 ball, and the cue ball come down past the 8, 9, and 3, and kind of use those 3 as like a blocker.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see. It looks like
Got a little bit of room for error in that shot, but looks like she's going straight on it. See what she decides to play here.
yeah, she might be trying the combo. Oh no.
All right, well, that worked out.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like she has a clear shot at the 1, so.
Yeah, probably can like barely skim it, but it's dangerous. I mean, if you end up skimming that 1 ball, you're probably going into the pocket. So I wonder what she's gonna do here.
She's doing that. Oh, she was able to see more of the 1 than I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, now our opponent's definitely in a pretty good position, though. What do you do? Would you play defense here, or would you sink it and try and get position on the 1? Actually, personally, kind of like going the offensive route, because I think if you hit this with a little bit of right spin, you maybe like top right, I feel like you'd get on the long rail around the diamond before the middle pocket, and then bounce out towards the center of the table, and should get a position on the 2 that way. Oh, went for the bank. And you know what? Got pretty good position too.
Yeah, she got rewarded there.
Yeah, I'm terrible at banks, so that's why I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, I honestly probably would have went for the defensive shot there. So. Alright, good shot there on the 2. Looks like it's going a little far.
Oh, nice cut. But I'm not sure she really is going to get rewarded for this one, because even though she made it, not not a great shot on the 4 ball. I mean, she could go for the combo, maybe play a little defense. What are you thinking?
Yeah, here, I mean, I think you would try to play the defensive shot here, just because combos, especially from that distance, is tough to try and to make and then get position.
Yeah. I was thinking if she, slowly rolled the 4 off the rail and then onto the other side of the 5,
Yeah.
and then try to leave the cue ball like hugged up on the 5. But went
Yeah.
for the offensive route and looks like left the opponent a pretty good opportunity here.
Yeah. Cue ball's on the right side of the 4, so it's easy setup for that 5-6. So we'll see how she plays this out.
Yeah, kind of like hitting it into the middle, bouncing off that long rail, back out into the middle of the table for the 5, and then getting a little angle to get on the 6. Oh.
Oh, did not see that one.
Yeah. Oh, now with ball in hand, I think great opportunity here to really run the rest of them because, I mean, 5, 6, 7. I mean, they all have a good pocket. I mean, you just have to really this first shot is the key. Just get in position on the 6.
Yeah, and do you think you would go for this 6-7 combo here, or you're going to try to set up to make the 6 in a different pocket?
I think I probably would go 6 into the middle. Actually, you know what? No, I take it back. I probably would go the combo.
Yeah, I think as long as you slow roll it, there's so much distance between it.
Yeah, I think I probably would have tried to get a little closer to the 6 though, just to make it a little easier. But you know what? That worked out pretty well, anyways.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better leave there.
Yeah, got a little fortunate, but hey, that's part of the game. I know that definitely happened to me a few racks today. Got pretty lucky with a few leaves.
Oh yeah, always you're going to be on the giving end and the receiving. So
Yeah, these are always a little tricky for me. Like they should be fairly straightforward, kicks, but I always tend to mess these up.
yeah, especially when they're full length like this, it's a little tough. But the double kiss save,
wow,
perfect.
Yeah, that worked out pretty darn good. Little funny angle here, but honestly, I think I'd probably just hit this and with a little bit of backspin and go all the way up table towards the short rail and then bounce back down. Because if you cut it, you run a little close to that side pocket, and you might even run into. Oh well, let's see what she does. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, exactly like you said right there.
Yeah, I'm sure she would have liked
distance on this shot, but
yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure she would have liked a little bit more pace on that, but definitely like the approach. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, those are tough.
yeah, especially first match in, right? You gotta let the players loosen up a little bit.
Yeah,
and
especially
those
because I'm
shots
sure
will
like
sink down later on.
their previous matches were probably on the normal table, the normal value table, and now you're shooting on a diamond table, a little different. So definitely takes a little getting used to. But this shot's not a gimme. I personally hate these back cuts like this where you're shooting into a pocket that you can't really see. They're probably my least favorite shot. I mean, I just missed one earlier where I was like maybe a foot away from the pocket and somehow still missed it. So oh, did she go for the bank again? Oh well, if it goes onto that rail, that's a pretty good leave. Pretty fortunate
she's
there.
Not going to be able to sink this one unless she comes off of this long rail here. Does a kick shot, which
Yeah,
don't think she'll opt for that, but
wondering what I would even do here, honestly. I'd probably try to clip the I guess our right, their left side of the 8 ball, and hit it so that it bounces off the short rail, long rail, and then back towards that 9, and then leave the cue ball all the way up table.
okay, it's not too bad. Still a makeable shot here, but
Yeah, but I definitely take this one over over what she was just shooting.
100% agree with you there.
I feel like this one probably don't even really have to get much spin. Maybe a tiny bit alright, just to avoid bumping into that 9 and going kind of back to where the cue ball is now, and then shoot the 9 in after that.
Oh, another bank.
Yeah, it definitely seems pretty comfortable with banks, and I mean, if she had made it, the lead would have been great. So definitely seems to prefer these bank shots.
Okay,
Ooh,
nice defensive
I like that shot.
here.
That was good.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna go for it, but this works out even better.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I was thinking, maybe cut it, or if it was, this player, I would have said bank it, but no, definitely like that defensive approach.
Oh, great hit.
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's see what they decide to do. I'd probably just hit it in there, a little bit of backspin.
Yeah, key thing is just make the 8, gives yourself a shot on the 9, and
perfect.
There we go. Nice straight in shot for the 9. That's how you like to be.
All right, first rack down. Race to 7. Let's see how the next one goes. All right, so Dawn has 1, and let's see how her break is now. The last break was pretty good. It was just the unfortunate leave on the or the 2 rolling in front of the 1, I should say. There was a few sessions back, my 9-ball break was on point, but these last couple sessions, I've been terrible. I think I'm just like hitting the ball a little too hard. Just gotta, focus on form, but really, really need to work on that.
Yeah. For me, my breaks usually are pretty good, but lately I've been going in that side pocket, so gotta work on not making the cue ball in there.
Yeah, I tend to hit it with a little too much backspin. I usually try like a tiny bit, but I end up getting like way too much and just backspin straight into one of the corner pockets.
Yeah, and this was a pretty good break here. She opted with some topspin here.
Yep.
Good look on the 2-ball here.
Yeah, and it has a good angle to where if you hit the 2-ball into the top left corner,
Yep.
You should bounce off that long rail and then go on to the other long rail for the 3. And as long as you get, a relatively straight, maybe a tiny bit of angle, you should be able to shoot that one into the top right corner and have a shot on the 4 afterwards.
Yep. Yeah, I think she's debating here. Go on the side or corner. Looks like she's going for the corner here. Go.
There we go, pretty much perfect. And now here with a tiny bit of an angle, you could probably just hit dead center, stun off the rail, and probably just bump that 5 a little bit. Or if you want to, actually, you know what? I think I actually like, if you go with a little bit of topspin, roll forward, and then you probably have that 4 into the side because it'll bounce off the rail and go back towards the middle of the table.
Yeah, looks like she's putting a little top left on here.
Ooh, ended up running into the 4.
Yeah, cut's still there, but the bank is also there, so we'll see which she decides to do.
Yeah, let's see which one Dawn prefers, because it looks like Megan prefers the bank shots. So let's see what her approach is here.
Looks like she's going for the cut here.
Ooh, nice
Great
cut.
shot. It's gonna bounce just off the rail enough.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, great setup. It's gonna be a good setup for the 6 ball right in the side, 7 in the corner.
Yeah, and as long as gets a decent angle on the 7 when you make it, you should be able to get back up table for the 8. Maybe go 2 rails or 2 or 3 rails back up table for the 8. There we go.
Yep. So she just wants to make sure she's on this for us the left side of this 7 ball here, so she can cut the 7 to that corner and get the cue ball down table.
Yeah, let's see which one she opts for. I definitely like what you're saying though. Roll forward a little bit, get that angle on the 7. All right, now it's a pretty natural angle to, really just make this in, bounce off that short rail, long rail, and then back off the other long rail, and should be good for the 8. All about speed control here, which is definitely another thing I need to work on.
Oh, it's just
yeah. She opted to. I thought that she was gonna, hit it to get a little closer to that piece of chalk on the table. That way you have a angle that brings you further away from that pocket. But it looks like she was trying to go for just 2 rails, and what I was suggesting is, really trying to get that 3rd rail in there. That way you don't, flirt with that pocket.
Yeah, it's something I definitely need to work on as well. It's trying to put those side spins on there so that you can use the rails a little bit more effectively.
Yeah, and on that one, because she had that angle, I don't think she even needed much spin. If you just stun out when you hit that 7, it like stun over closer towards that piece of chalk on the table, and then it would have bounced off that rail, off the next one, and then back up table towards the top left, maybe like middle diamond, or maybe even that first diamond right below the top left pocket. There we go. Oh,
right.
oh.
Looks like it's going to hit right off the corner there. All right.
Flirting with the pocket, but got it done.
Yeah, so it looks like we are now 1-1.
Yeah, that's that was definitely an unfortunate scratch. I hate when that happens to me. It looked like she was going to get pretty darn good position and, had the right approach throughout the entire rack, but just came up short at the end.
Yeah, and it's tough too, because when the cue ball is that close to the rail, it changes your whole, your shot, your setup, everything. So it's probably a little bit tough to get the stun or exact spin she wanted.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
There's plenty of games left.
Oh yeah, race to 7. There's plenty left. So now we get first chance to see Megan's break, and let's see how this goes. So do you prefer using the magic rack, or do you like just normal?
Oh, I love the magic rack. I like the simplicity of it. All the balls fall into place. It's going to be basically a perfect rack every time. So I always, if I'm given the choice, I'm going with the magic rack. What about yourself?
Pretty much the same, because like I've gotten to the point where I probably rack the magic rack faster than I would a normal rack, because I feel like every time I use a normal rack, I'm like adjusting it, and then I go to lift up the rack and a ball rolls out. So I'm pretty quick.
Lift up the rack and you hit the head ball.
Oh, that happens every time. That's why I feel like any time that I get it perfect, I end up doing that, and then I just mess everything up, and I'm like, all right, back again. All right, here we go.
A pretty good break here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything dropped, but
yeah.
Definitely was a nice little spread. The 2 and the 3 are, you know, blocking each other. And this one ball, I don't know if it goes past that 6.
Yeah, I don't think so. So it looks like we're gonna see either a push out shot here or some defensive come out of Don here.
Yeah, what are you thinking? What would you do for defense, or would you push? Doesn't look like she's pushing though.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what she does here.
Oh,
that was a really good shot.
Got a little lucky with that you know, that bounce off the 1, but worked out pretty good.
Yeah,
I think she
I
might
think the
be able
approach
to.
was correct. She was just trying to bank that 1 ball a little up and get the cue ball behind the 6.
Yeah, I always struggle to find like the best place to push out to, and oftentimes I end up leaving like way too hard of a shot, and then I'm stuck with it.
All right, good contact on the 1.
And you know what?
Not an easy shot either.
Yeah, no, I think the 4 ball is probably barely blocking it, but I think it's blocking it enough where it probably can't go into that side pocket.
Yeah, agreed.
Personally, I think I'd probably try to leave the cue ball on the left side of the floor and the 1 ball on the right side of the floor, or I should say below and above.
Yep.
Or maybe even try the cue ball behind the 8 and 6 and just send the 1 ball down table. Oh, looks like she might have tried for the combo.
Yeah, or
Oh, just barely. Almost stopped there though.
yeah, yeah. Even with ball in hand though, there's quite a bit of work to do in this rack. So
Yeah. I would. Yeah, I'd probably go. Yeah, I'd go into the side pocket, get over to the other side of the table, and go for that 2-3 combo. But
that 2 ball is gonna go over towards that right bottom right corner pocket there. So you're gonna have to make sure you set up correctly for that one.
yeah, so what I was thinking for that is, as long as you get closer to the rail, the long rail towards the 2 and the 3, when you shoot that 2-3 combo, like you said, the 2 will go towards that bottom right pocket. But if you have that angle when you shoot it, you'll also start rolling in that general direction as well. And then from there you should have a shot on it. But looks like is fairly straight on this.
Yeah, I'm surprised she opted to go in that top right there.
Yeah.
Gets the cue ball a little bit further away, but
you know what? As long as she does like a little bit of a, I was gonna say either a stop shot or that's the one thing I was.
Cue ball.
Yeah, hit it a little too hard and rolled a little too far forward. You know, one shot that I saw the other day, I've never actually tried it, but on a shot like this, if you hit the cue ball into that long rail, fairly hard, it'll actually bounce back and over that 5 ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen those trick shots. I don't know if I would be bold enough to try one, but
you know what? And
it may even be enough where she could have went off the long rail with a lot of left spin.
Yeah.
To try and kill it and go back to the 2 ball.
Yep. All right. Well, now ball in hand. I kind of like going 2 into this bottom right pocket, off the long rail and back up towards the middle of the table, and then you get the 4 in the bottom left, and then you bounce off that long rail and get onto the right side of the 5 and shoot it over there. And I think this could be a nice little run here for Dawn.
Yeah,
does
a
look
little
like
bit of travel she needs to do, but yeah, definitely runnable here.
Yeah, and it looks like she's giving herself that angle too to get back up there. And just a little short, but that's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. Just wanted to get maybe like 5 inches further up. Honestly, maybe even like 3.
Yeah, in order to give yourself that angle so you can get back down to this 5 ball here on the rail.
Yeah. What are you thinking here? Looks like she's going for the cut.
Defensive here. Get that 4 ball in the middle of the short rail. Get the cue ball up table.
Oh.
Well, that works too.
There you go. Not sure if she was going for the defense or not, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, not much she can do here.
Yeah, I think you really gotta skim it as lightly as you can, and that'll send the cue ball or the 4 ball off the rail and into the 5 and kind of leave it there, and then the cue ball goes all the way back up table. But it's definitely a tricky shot. But it looks like she's going rail first.
Okay. Yep, off this long rail into it.
Oh, I'm not sure.
That was close. Yeah, I'm not sure if the 5 or 4 was struck first there.
I think the 5 was struck first because it rolled in the 5's direction, or where the 5 rolled to. Because I would think 4 then hit off the 5, but whereas if it hit the 5 and off the 4, then it probably would have stayed roughly where the 4 ball was. But doesn't look like they called anything, and yeah, worked out well anyways.
Maybe a little straight here on this 5 ball, but shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, it might be able to cheat the pocket a little and get a little, probably more of an angle than she wanted. I was thinking hit it into that bottom corner with a little bit of backspin and just get maybe an inch or 2 further up table and fairly straight, or maybe a slight angle on the 7, and then you could hit it up into the top right and bounce off the rail and get for the 8.
Yeah, agreed there. As long as she sinks this, she should have a good setup for the 8 ball with the 9 right there in the middle.
Oh, nice shot.
What a great shot.
Yeah, she's really sinking them. She's had a few really tough shots and definitely doing well. Nice. Okay. Good. I like that approach. Keep it simple. I often will not keep it simple and absolutely screw myself in those exact same positions, because I'll be thinking, oh, like maybe I should go, top right and go off the long rail, short rail, back off the long rail, and then back down table. It's way too much.
Yeah, I fall into the same trap. Want to try to make that 9 ball as easy as possible, but sometimes just take the longer shot.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and
nice shot here from
like
Dawn
this.
again, and now up 2-1. Oh yeah, definitely like that approach. I really should just keep it simple sometimes. All right, so rack number 4. And let's see how this one goes. Don looking to extend the lead to 3-1, and Megan looking to tie it up.
Yeah, players are getting warm now, so we'll start to see them loosen up that stroke a little bit.
Yeah, and I really have liked the approach that Don's taken to most of the racks so far. Definitely shooting well.
Yeah, not worried too much about the setup. Believing in her shot making skills, keeping it simple.
Yeah, I wonder if she can see this too. I think she can, but it looks like it might be a little close.
Yeah, I don't know if she can, but I think if she wanted to go offensively, she should be able to still come off of this long rail here first to sink the 2 ball. The only issue is, getting to that 4 ball maybe the 3 ball's still on the table there.
Yeah, I was thinking if she can see it, then, or depending on obviously how much you can see, but if she can see all of it, just a little bit of backspin here, or maybe even bounce off that long rail a little bit and go up table a tiny bit just to get that 3-6 combo.
Yeah, looks like she can see it. There
Oh,
we go.
yep. Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah,
And
now
a nice
here.
little slow roll this 3 into the 6 ball.
Yeah. And I always personally like hitting it with a little bit of bottom and just really, yep, pretty much just like that. She hit it a little harder probably than I probably would have, but it still worked out pretty darn good.
Yeah, she should be able to get back up to the middle of the table here.
I always get worried that like the ball that I'm comboing will end up like bouncing off somewhere crazy, and then I'm, really in a tough spot. But this looks like it's worked out pretty well so far. So now
Yeah.
probably going right into that side pocket, bounce off the short rail, and back down a little bit to get a shot on the 7.
Yeah, the key here will be the speed control.
Yeah. Yep. And it's crazy because I usually think, oh, there you go. Nice. I usually feel like when I'm at the table, I'm like, oh man, I've got to hit this a little harder. But in reality, you hit those fairly soft, and it'll travel. It'll travel plenty.
Yeah, especially on these diamond tables here.
Yeah. I feel like the rails are just a bit more responsive, and you definitely don't lose as much as you do on the normal tables. Now, it looks like she got fairly straight here. So if she is perfectly straight, obviously we probably have to do some backspin, and it looks like that's the approach she's taking here. But if she has an angle, there's always the option of going topspin and maybe going 2-3 rails, probably 3 rails at that point. But oh no, did she switch it up? Yeah, she switched it up
Yeah,
now,
she's
so now
going
it looks
top.
like it's top. So maybe she does have a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, maybe just enough to cheat the pocket, just a hair.
Yeah, these always worry me though. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like that.
That worked out perfectly. What a shot. Maybe a little straighter than she wanted here, but
Hey, considering how straight she was on the last one, I think she'll take it.
yeah, I agree there.
And honestly, probably could just, hit it with a little bit of backspin, try to get roughly to where she's at now, and then 9 all the way up table.
Looks like she's queuing topspin here.
Okay, so she did have an angle.
Alright.
That's good. Nice.
Dawn is shooting very well.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely on a roll.
Yeah, it's always good for these last balls here. Always, take a step back, take a breath. Even though it looks like a nice, easy, simple shot, anything can happen. So it's nice to see her take that little bit of a break.
Absolutely, because there's plenty of times when I've just shot it right in there and absolutely messed everything up after a nice run. But Dawn didn't, and she's up 3-1. Definitely on a roll, though. I mean, she's if we had some stats here, I'm pretty confident to say that she's sank most of the balls. It's just got unfortunate on one of the racks and just couldn't quite finish out, but definitely doing well here now. All right, here we go. Another pretty good break from Dawn, and even though she got a little close to the 8, definitely has a shot on the 1. I like this. This is the getting on the 2 is a little tricky, but I think as long as you hit that one into the top left pocket, you should be able to bounce off that short rail and right back down to hopefully get that 2 into that same pocket. Alternatively, if she has enough of an angle, she could probably even like hit it with a little bit of right and try to go all the way around, but I definitely like just bouncing off the short rail and coming straight back down.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see which one she likes.
Yeah, and then don't really have to worry too much about the 2-ball either, because the 3-ball is sitting right next to that pocket. So, oh, it looks like she's going to be going for this 2-ball to squeeze by that 7 and go in the left side pocket here.
Honestly, might not even have to worry about squeezing it off there. It could just aim for the 7, and it'll bounce right into that pocket. The only thing I was worried about with this shot is that you're rolling into the direction of that 6-ball. And you might end up getting, like, you know, snookered behind it.
Yeah, especially being up on the rail here. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, nice.
Went right by the 7-ball.
Yeah, she hit it with enough pace to get by it. It ended up working out great. Because now she has the angle where she could easily get back up table for the 4-ball. I'm thinking a little bit of bottom right, hit off the long rail, get past that 6, and go up towards that corner pocket, but obviously try not to get in there.
Yeah, that's always the key there. And then looks like she got a little bit of an unfortunate bump on that 9-ball, because now she's going to need to do this 8-9-ball combo here.
Yeah. And yep, just like I said, but ooh, a little hard, but you know what? I think she'll take it as long as she's got access to a bridge somewhere. I'm sure she could sink this one. It's funny because right after I said, you know, taking this approach, I actually thought, well, if she hits it with top right instead, she probably could have also bounced off the long rail, gone to the right long rail right below the middle pocket, bounce off that rail, and then get onto the other side. So you want, like, that approach would have been going like roughly 3 rails, and then you don't really flirt with that corner pocket. But she ended up thinking the same thing I did with that first approach, and let's see if she's able to make this one. Ooh. But you know what?
Slightly overcut, but yeah, it's not a bad leave here. So
yeah, especially because she left it right on the rail. I'm not sure how much of the 4 Megan can see, but gonna find out now. And if not, she'll probably end up trying to kick at it.
Yeah, I think the kick here looks good.
Yeah.
Even if you miss a little bit, it should bounce on the long rail here and not really leave a good shot. So.
Yeah, it looks like that might be what she's... Yeah, that's definitely what she's going for.
Yeah, because you can always try to masse around this 7-ball and try to hit the 4, but...
Oh, what a shot.
Great shot.
Hit that pretty much perfect. And you know what? We probably should have expected that because she's been banking everything, so she's comfortable going off these rails.
Yeah, she's good with her geometry.
Yeah. That's probably the only math class I did great in, you know. Oh man, takes me back. Oh,
those
that
pesky
is
back cuts again.
Yeah. That's so unfortunate.
Good attempt though.
Yeah. I thought she was going to take that shot with a little bit of backspin to try to avoid running into either of those balls, or obviously like flirting with that pocket. But yeah, it's tough regardless. Like you said, those back cuts, I hate them. I really should just like come down one day and like just practice those over and over and over again.
Yeah, run the back cut drills.
All right, so let's see. I'm thinking she's probably going to hit the 6. Bottom left, off the long rail, back into the middle of the table for the 7, right into that side. Oh, no, she decided to reduce the angle, so never mind.
Yeah, this would have been my approach, just, you know, straight, maybe a little bit outside angle, so yeah, you backspin. Probably wanted to backspin a little bit more on this one.
Yeah.
But either way, she can still sink this, maybe with a little bit of bottom, and come off that short rail to give her some, a little bit closer to this 8-9 ball combo here.
Yeah, yep. Oh,
Ooh,
little
maybe
hard.
a little,
But you know
little
what?
too much pace.
Yeah, that's probably the last spot you wanted to get into. But I'm actually thinking I'd probably try a little bit of a defense here and try to get the cue ball right behind that 9 ball.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that you aim to get that 8 ball as close as possible to that short rail, and this cue ball should naturally fall next to that 9.
Let's see. But it looked like she might have been trying to go for the carom. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, she got behind the 9, but not the way I thought she would. But you know what? That works.
Yeah, Megan has it cut out for her now.
Yeah, that is a tough one. And I mean, I don't know if she has a jump cue, but even if she did, it's very close. Very close to the pocket and very close to the 9. So I'm not sure I'd even go for that approach. Oh, nice try, but yeah, that was a tough spot.
Yeah. Good defense by Dawn.
Yeah.
Now,
I think she was going for the carom though.
you think so?
Yeah, I think she was going for the carom. I mean, she hit that kind of hard. It just stayed, on the table because it bounced off the sides of the pocket, a few times.
Yeah.
And there we go.
We are now at 4-1. 4-1 going towards Dawn.
Yep, she's definitely hit her stride. Got a few racks in a row, and more than halfway there now. Well, for Dawn, but Megan definitely has shown that she can sink them. She had a great kick shot in this last rack, so as long as she gets an opportunity, I'm sure she could fight her way back into this match. But Dawn just hasn't really given her too much of a chance.
All right, rack number 6 underway. Balls are pretty well spread out, but unfortunately she's stuck behind this 5-3 ball to see the 1. So I think we're going to be looking at a push-out shot here.
But I don't think she made anything, did she?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so she got a.
Either way, still going to be a push-out shot from Megan here.
Where do you think you'd push to?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think if I were to push, I'm pushing towards this short rail to try and get the cue ball as close as possible to the short rail.
Oh. Looks like she chose the exact opposite rail, but same idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets Dawn a little closer to the 1 ball, so if I'm Dawn, I'm definitely taking this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where would I go here? I don't know. I'd probably try to.
Yeah, I think it'll go right in this right side pocket here.
Oh, I was thinking defenses, but yeah, you're right. It does go in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit a rail though.
See, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
When I was thinking about defenses, I was thinking about that one, but then I was thinking like if you hit it too hard, you're rolling past the 3 and the 7, and then you're flirting with that side pocket. So I was actually trying to think of like going the other way, but then the angle was just weird. But she tried it and unfortunately just didn't quite get to the bottom of the table. But hey, now we get to see Megan try to string a few together. How would you set up for the two ball here?
For the two ball, yeah, I would do something similar to this. A little bit of backspin. Get yourself a little closer to the two ball. Oh,
maybe a little too much.
Yeah, because I would have went for the two ball in this left side pocket here.
Oh, I was thinking actually all the way into the top left, but yeah, then if it goes past the 6, then definitely in there. But yeah, you know, I think I like your approach. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a little bit of backspin off of that to get you the 3-7 combo there.
Yeah, now it looks like she might end up running into that 3. Yep. Oh, you know what? That kind of works though.
Yeah.
May not have been the intended result, but it absolutely works. So looks like Dawn is gonna have to kick here, and let's see how this goes. We know Megan's got those kicks down. Let's see how Dawn does it. Okay, so she's going for this approach.
Yeah, it looks like she's going offensive here.
Yeah, I was thinking actually going the other way, and then if you go off the top rail and then just barely skim the 2 ball goes on the other side of the 4, and then the cue ball ideally would land on the bottom side of the 4. But
yeah, that would have been my approach as well. But I think she may get lucky here.
Wow.
Yeah, right behind that.
Yeah,
3
you
ball.
see Dawn walking away from the table with a smile there. She definitely knows that was a pretty friendly roll, but I'll take it. That's what she's thinking.
I think fortunately enough, the cue ball is just far enough away from this 3 ball where she'll be able to still kick right off of this long rail.
Hey, Andy and Dan, it's Ronnie, not Ronnie Emanuelson, Ronnie Heredia, and Brandon Figueroa. And let me move this mic a little closer. All right. Let me know if that's a little bit better, and I'll try talking a little louder. I know I'm definitely on the quieter side typically when I talk, so try to bring it up a bit.
Looks like the volume here is a little bit better.
Nice. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, basically what all I did is like eat the mic. It's right in front of my mouth. But glad it's a little louder. There's way too many knobs over here. I'm not trying to mess with too much of this stuff, but glad it worked out anyways.
We just have to update the score here.
Oh, what is it now?
I believe is it 5-1 now?
Nope, 4-1.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Nice shot from Megan.
Shot.
Oh, unfortunate roll. Probably hit it a little harder than she wanted to. But at least she has a fairly easy kick to at least make contact. Actually making the shot is definitely going to be a little more difficult, but
yeah, I think she'll get rewarded here though if she kicks over at this short rail here, because as long as the 4 ball comes a little bit off the
looks like she's going offensive though, going off that long rail for the kick. You know what? I mean, obviously Dawn can. Unfortunately, that one I don't know, Dan. I'll have to ask Pete.
Yeah, I'm unsure as well. So next time we see Pete, we can pose that question to him.
Nice shot here, and pretty much
All
a
right,
perfect
made it
lead.
past the 7.
Yeah, and I really like here just hitting it a little slower, making that 5 into the bottom right, and then you should bounce off that rail and get towards the middle of the table for the 6 in the middle pocket, and then just at that point, roll forward a little bit, 7 in the middle, and everything's pretty much lined up well here. As long as you get this first one, I wonder if she's gonna go the harder, or not harder, but like harder hit approach, where she bounces off the long rails and then goes back towards the middle of the table. Yep.
Looks
So
like
she.
she went that approach.
Yep.
A little bit of distance here, but again, 6 ball is pretty close to this side pocket. So as long as she rolls forward a little bit here, comes off this long rail, she'll be set up nicely for that 7 ball in the side.
Yeah, and it does look like she has a little bit of an angle here, so a little bit of top here shouldn't worry her too much about following it into the pocket.
Yep, just like that.
Nice. And you know what? It looks like she rolled enough or far enough up table to get at least a little bit of an angle to end up going back down table. Just barely, though.
Yeah, get herself a little bit closer to this 8 ball.
Yeah, there you go. Ironically, might have gotten a little straight here, but that's all right. I'm sure with a little bit of backspin or even topspin, could bounce off 2 rails and get back into the middle of the table. Oh, decided to go 1 rail.
All right, basically a perfectly straight shot here.
Yeah, I know you love those straight shots in, right?
Oh,
From
those
distance.
are my worst ones. Our mortal enemies right there. But these shots are what show you if you're shooting very well or not. And
you know
Don
what?
sinks it.
Don is. Oh, man. Can't lie. I wanted to just scream out, Don did. Little DJ Khaled just, God did. All right, so 5-1. Don just needs 2 more. Definitely been shooting really well. And Megan just looking to start fighting and get back in this. She's had a few opportunities, but a lot of times when she's gotten to the table, there really hasn't been too much that she could do, honestly. There was that one time when she went up and, the ball was just snookered behind the 9 ball and right on the edge of the pocket. So, those few opportunities that she has had, can't really fault her too much for not coming through.
Yeah, agreed. And if she gets a rack here and there, then she can.
Yeah, so now let's see if she keeps that streak going of some pretty good breaks. Ooh.
Yeah, this is a funny one here.
Yeah, and this time she did end up making it, unfortunately for her, but that thankfully you always still got a push shot.
Yeah, so where are you pushing out to here?
I was gonna ask you that. I was really hoping you'd have the answer. All right, so let's see. What would I do here?
Yeah, I would basically do, I think, what she's doing here. Push out a little further away from the 1 ball, but get you, still in the center so you can see the 1. She's not going to be able to make this in the side pocket, but she can still see it. So it's a tough decision on if you try to counter the defense here or just give it back.
You know what? I kind of like this. What I would probably do is try to skim the 1 ball as lightly as possible. And by just barely making that bit of contact, you should have the 1 ball go to the rail and then the cue ball roll a little past the 4. But we'll see. Ooh. So ended up hitting it a little too straight. Now definitely looks like Don has a shot. Not an easy one. You know, when you're this close to the balls, it could be a little tricky, especially when you're stretching across the table. But let's see how it goes. Oh, decide for the defense.
Yeah, that was a smart play there.
All right, Dan. So have an answer for you. Pete said last year's winner of the Palmer Byrd captain is invited back to defend.
This is a great counter defense shot here.
Oh, I missed it. I was looking at Pete's reply. But looks like
she blocked her right behind this 3-ball, and
yeah, it looks like she put her in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna have to. Let's see, what would I even do here? Yeah, this is just looking rough. I think I'd probably just try off that short rail and straight back down, but
yeah,
don't
I think
like
that's
it
the
because
only play you can kind of do here.
Yeah, because you know, being on top of that 3-ball like that's not fun. Trying to think if there's anything else I would do here.
Yeah, the problem is there's balls spread across the entire table, so it's the likelihood of hitting into one of those before you get to the 1-ball is high. But yeah, it looks like she's gonna go 4 rails here.
Ooh. Nope.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but now this gives Megan a chance to get to the table, ball in hand.
Yeah, and she's probably thinking, "Hey, you put me in jail plenty of times. I had to return the favor." So let's see what she opts for. All right, so it looks like into the side pocket with a little bit of topspin to get position on the 2.
Yep.
All right.
Rolled forward just enough. Looks like she has a good angle as well here, so she can roll forward, probably hit that bottom rail, come back up for the 3-ball in the same top left corner here.
Oh, unfortunate to miss that one, but it looks like she was trying to slow roll it to end up shooting the 3 all the way back down. But I kind of like your approach though. Like I think I probably would have opted for that one just because like you gotta like let the stroke out a bit more, and then you have a shorter shot as long as you make the shot. And but sometimes when you try to slow roll it like she did, you end up missing the shot, and looks like that probably is what happened here. Let's see what Don opts to do for the rest of this rack. Probably just a little stop shot here, and then I think she got maybe a little more angle than she wanted.
Yeah,
she probably
wanted to stun over, get a little closer to that 3-ball most likely.
Yeah. But that might have been one of those ones where what we were saying earlier when she shot the 8-ball into that same corner pocket, where probably just better to, take a less than perfect leave and just try to go for it. But honestly, I think even a little stop shot there would have been pretty darn close to perfect. Maybe she just didn't like being that close to the rail, though.
Yeah, I honestly would have opted to try and stun it over as well like that. I don't like taking shots right against the rail, especially when you have to get that 3-ball all the way across to the bottom corner pocket here.
Yeah.
Looks like she's opting for the bank here, either a bank or some type of defensive shot.
Yeah, it looks like she was going for defense. Oh, or maybe she was going for that bank in the... Wow. Yeah, you know what? She probably was going for that bank into that side pocket.
Yeah, I think fortunate for her as well. She's not going to be able to make this in unless she goes for the kick, but even if you make that in on the kick, I'm not sure you're going to have a good look at that 4-ball here, so...
Yeah. Let's see what she opts for. Did try to cut it in there. Oh, trick shot? Oh, almost. But you know what? Now, getting position's a little weird because you're almost certainly going to run into that 9 and 8, right? Or at least the 9. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you just kind of have to... This is one of those shots where you hit it and pray.
I was thinking hit it with a little bit of
pace, yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say hit it with a little bit of backspin, and try to just barely skim off the sides of those balls, and then I think the cue ball would have careened off those and towards the bottom left pocket. But either way, very very tough. I think here she probably tried defense.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, just trying to leave some distance and get in between the 9 and 5. I don't think she got there though.
Yeah, I think she'll be able to see a clear shot on this 4, but again, it's still a pretty difficult shot just because of the distance here.
Yeah, definitely a tough one.
But if she makes this one, it'll build her confidence back up, and she'll be able to run the rest of the rack and maybe get some points on the board here.
Ooh. Well, you know what? Not a bad leave though. When you're that close, really tough to do much of anything.
Yeah, this is a tricky one. I'm not sure how I would do in this position.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of that too.
It's too close to try and make the ball. I don't think it even goes in that corner pocket here.
Honestly, you know what I think I'd do?
I mean,
I think I'd probably try to like cut that 4 all the way down table, but have the cue ball bounce off the long rail, like the first diamond right below the top left corner pocket, and just have it like bounce back and forth. That way the cue ball stays up table, but the 4 comes all the way back down. Pretty much like that. I think I would have tried to go a little harder just to create even more distance. But either way, pretty much the same approach.
yeah, this is a tough one here still. I mean, 4 ball doesn't go in this bottom right-hand corner, so if you want to go offensive, you have to do this back cut into the side pocket.
Yeah, what would you do?
Tough.
Would you go for the offense, or do you think you'd opt for a defensive shot here? Because if you did want to do defense, I'm thinking hit the 4 in between the 8 and the rail, and then have the cue ball like get right behind that 5 ball or 9 ball.
Yeah,
either one.
yeah, I would try to bank this 4 ball. Yeah, I think almost exactly what she was trying to do. Yeah, get the 4 ball between there. But unfortunately, the cue ball did sink. And now Dawn is going to have a ball in hand here to finish up these 5 balls.
Yeah, and it looks like she might be on the road to being on the hill.
Yeah, just forward right on this 4 ball. Stop shot on the 5 into the side. You have the 6 ball. Nice natural angle to get back onto this 8.
She might have rolled a little too far.
Yeah. I think she'll be okay here with it. Just tiny bit of back, slow pace.
Yeah.
Pocket speed here.
Just try to like kill the ball there.
Yeah.
Yep, looks like that's probably what she's doing. It looks like she's going for a little bit of backspin.
Yeah, she needs like a little drag shot here.
Nope, she switched it
up
up.
for top.
All right, so I'm thinking she's going 2-3 rails between 9 and 8, and then bottom rail. Yep. Didn't quite hit it as hard as I thought she would, though. I thought she was going to try to get back above the 6.
Yeah, same here, because you know when you're shooting a shot like this into the side pocket, it's tough to get the speed on it that you want in order for her to get on this 8 ball. So
yeah, I don't think I'd even go for the side here. I think I'd go all the way into the top left corner, because then you have the angle to bounce off the rail and get back onto the other side of the table for the 8.
Yeah, I think that's what she's doing here.
Because those side pockets, man, they're so tough, especially with this like narrow of a cut. Oh no, she was going for it.
And actually, I think the lead is gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Megan can see it. I think that worked out pretty well. You know what? If she had made it, it looked like she had the pretty darn good shot on the 8. So maybe that side approach was was better. Oh, just by an inch. Those are rough.
All right, so where are you getting this 8 ball?
Oh, definitely
After
into
the
that
6.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit of backspin off this 6.
Yeah, yep. I was actually thinking if I had ball in hand, I'd probably shoot the 6 into that same side pocket and then just do top spin to roll in between the 9 and 8. Um, just because I feel like as long as you get the angle right, you have a bit more forgiveness for speed.
Oh, don't get. Okay. Yep, this worked out good. Yeah, I was just worried she was gonna backspin behind that 9 ball here, but
Yeah, yep.
good speed control here.
She's probably gonna hit this with a bit of left spin to try to kill it off that rail. There you go. Perfect.
And it goes in.
Nice.
Looks like Dawn is on the hill.
Yeah, she's killing it. She's definitely shooting really well.
Yeah, she's making smart decisions, making some good shots.
All right, so Dawn ready for rack number 8, and let's see if she can take this home now.
Nice kick off the 4 there. 1 ball goes into the corner pocket. This is a pretty nice layout here.
Yeah, and you know what? That magic rack actually probably messed up the perfect angle, because it looked like that 2 and the cue ball were going to be lined up for a perfectly straight shot into the top left corner, and that would have been nice because then you have like just a little bit of top spin, and then you get the 3 into that top right corner. But either way, I'm sure she could, still get position on this. But oh man,
yeah, definitely makes it a little bit tougher to get from this 2 to 3 ball, but
yeah, she'll probably just hit it into the top left anyways, bounce off the long rail, and then get back onto the right side of the table. Just like that.
Great shot. Perfect setup here.
Nice. And now, I mean, you make this 3, and it's pretty natural to, get it and get a position on that 5. You just got to be a little wary about that 9 ball being a little bit of a blocker there. But I think this is probably the key shot here. As long as she gets position on that 5, I think the rest is pretty much,
yeah, done deal here. Yeah, if, like you said, this is the important shot here.
Looks like she's hitting it with a little bit of left spin. Probably going to go 2 rails. Oh nope, just went 1. But you know what? Got perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah, a little bit of stop shot here. Turn around, make the 6 into the side, and good to go. It looks like she's probably bouncing off the rail because it looks like she's going for top. And that gives her a little bit of an angle to get even closer to that 7 ball. See, for me though, I'm too short, so I if I get too close to that 7 ball, then I'm gonna have to shoot from the other side of the table, and I'm gonna need a bridge. So I'll take a little bit of a longer shot on these.
Yeah, I would agree there. I don't use the bridge nearly enough to be that proficient at it. So
Yeah, so getting this straight, I'd be stretching over the entire table.
I wonder if she's gonna grab the bridge here or not.
It doesn't
Looks
look like
she's just
it.
gonna go for it.
Oh, never mind. Probably changed my mind. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me get a little bit of help here. All right, so personally, I'm thinking just a little bit of either top and bounce off the long rail or bottom. What are you thinking? I think kind of top just because it's with the bridge.
Yeah, I would definitely go top. I would have went top with no side spin at all. Just try to get a little bit closer to the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So I think she's good here. She has a good angle. She can kind of stun off this 8, bounce off the short rail, and come back up for the 9, probably in the side pocket here.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, rolling a little far.
Little far, but I think she'll make this work. Definitely, definitely a little further than she wanted. There it is.
All right. Final score 7-1.
Yeah. Let's see what match we got next. We'll be right back in a few.
this next match underway. We have Stacy and Jen.
All right, so looks like Jen won the lag. Oh, opting for no magic rack.
Yeah, these racks at least are usually a little bit better than your standard ones, so should be a little bit.
Yeah, shouldn't be as bad. All right, so let's see the break.
All right, looks like a pretty good break here.
Yeah, got a shot on the 1, and as long as you kill it off that rail, you should have a shot on the 2. Getting down to the 3 though might be a little interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic in the way here, but I think if she goes, off the short rail into this left long rail here, and then on the long rail on the right, she should be okay. Oh, she opted for some defense to start, it looks like.
Yeah, I was surprised because I think I probably would have gone for the cut and maybe a little inside English and try to kill it off the rail and pretty much get the cue ball right back to where it was on the shot for the 1, because if you had that angle, then it'd be fairly easy to get down table for the 3. But left Stacy with a shot here.
Great first shot coming out from Stacy. Yeah, Jen might have just been a little bit worried about getting the setup on the 3 ball. Again, first match here, so it's a little tough.
Yeah,
setting up and.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Didn't leave a shot after that one. Yeah, it looks like she hit that one a little fuller than she wanted. I think she wanted to cut it in and go 2 rails and then back down for the 3. But now we're gonna have to see Jen's kicking.
Unfortunately, did not make contact on that 2 ball, so it'll be ball in hand here.
Yep.
Gonna have to get a little bit of action on this 2 ball. So, do you think you'll try to get this cue ball more down table, or would you opt to just backspin off the 2 ball here and get the window between the 6 and 9 ball and shoot at the 3 there?
I think just a little bit of backspin, like you said, and try to get into that window, because it'd be tough otherwise. Oh,
she
yeah.
put a little bit of angle on that one.
Yeah, I was surprised that she had as much angle as she did. But let's see. Now we get to see Stacy's kicking. And did pretty good. I'm not sure if she let a shot.
Yeah, I think you still have the kick off the long rail here to sink the 3 ball.
Yeah, and it is fairly close to the pocket, so
yeah,
decent chance of making it.
Yep, looks like she's going off the rail here. Yeah, sinks that in. Oh, looks like the cue ball's trailing.
Yeah, unfortunate to leave it all the way up there, but at least you can see part of the 5. Maybe even be able to make it, but definitely a tough shot.
Yeah, especially being up on this rail here.
You know what? That's not a bad result, because I'm pretty sure. Oh,
yeah, she's gonna have some blockers here.
No, I think just barely the 5 might have leaked out, but it looked like it was on pace to to hide behind that 9 and 8 ball. But I think Stacy has a shot here.
Yeah, looks like you're right. 'Cause she's queuing right up to it. So.
And if she does, she has a pretty good angle to get on the 6.
Yeah, perfect there.
All right, now a little bit of an awkward shot here, but still probably favored to make it. There we go.
Some good spin on that.
And pretty much a perfect leave. Has a slight angle to where she could just stun over a little bit to get a little straighter on the 8.
Yeah, get the 8 ball right in the same corner pocket there. Just backspin a little bit off this 8 ball. Just have to be careful with going into that side pocket here.
There we go. And first rack down. All right, so now we get to see Stacy's break, and it looks like they both agreed on no magic rack, I guess.
Yeah, and I think the community is usually split 50-50 with magic racks as well, so sometimes you see them opting out for this.
All right, so let's see our break. Yeah, that's one thing I need. I need to get an actual break you.
Yeah, let me tell you, they help. They help quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why I'm always using yours. All right, let's see it. So opting for, a break towards the middle instead of from the corners. Let's see how it goes for her. Definitely noticed this a bit.
Spin there.
Yeah, I noticed these breaking from the middle a lot more when you're putting the 9 ball on the spot instead of the 1 ball. Spread them good, but unfortunately, not a great look at the 1. Definitely able to make contact, but not much after that. So she'll probably either opt for a defense or a push out. Which one are you going for?
I think for me, I'm gonna opt for the push out here because I'm not liking the defensive shot from so far away.
I was thinking, like, if you get... Oh, let's see. Yeah, I was thinking pretty much exactly that, but a little softer just to try to leave the cue ball a little closer to the rail and a little closer to the 8, but it's tough regardless when there's so much distance, like there's...
Yeah, and that's why, I would lean more towards that push-out shot. Just give yourself a little bit more of a chance.
Mm-hmm. What about here? I'm thinking actually bottom right corner instead of the side. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think that's perfect because it gives you the natural angle to get onto this 2 ball here. If you try to get that into the side pocket, there's a lot of traffic in your way to try and make yourself back up table to get that 2 ball in.
Yeah.
It looks like she's queuing up for that as well.
And
good
sinks it.
Kickoff on the 6.
Now, unfortunately, close to the rail, so it might be a little harder to get down for that 3 ball. Now, I'm not sure what angle she has, but it looks pretty straight.
Yeah,
so that's
it's going to be a little tough, especially like you said, you're on the rail here, so you can't really get too much backspin without jacking up. Yeah, so this throws off your shot a little bit when you have to jack up, but looks like it wasn't a problem for her. Yeah. Made that in as a nice look on the 3 ball. Unfortunately, that 6 went right up behind that cue ball, so she has to cue a little funny here, but
jacked up again. But she could. She showed it once already, so let's see it again.
There we go,
and
2
sinks
times.
it again. What about here? Side pocket all the way up.
Yeah, I think you have to go side here. Go all the way up. It's going to be a little tough to get on that 5 ball.
Yeah.
So nice little bounce off the short rail.
Don't get behind that 8.
That's a close one.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I think she just has it.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of inside to.
That was really close.
Yeah, there she goes.
All right, now the rest of this is looking pretty good.
Yeah, gonna have to do a little bit of traveling here. You know, gotta
Yeah.
go up table, back down, and back up again. But I think it shouldn't be an issue for her. Great shot here. Great setup for the 7-ball.
Yeah, I always like getting that second rail also, because I find when I just hit that top rail and go straight back down, my leave ends up being a little harder to get. And there we go. Nice little angle on this shot also, so you could just go one rail all the way back down.
Yep, gonna have to put some power behind this shot. Nicely done.
Pretty much perfect speed too. And there it is. All right, so 2-0. Pretty quick first two racks though. Both players were definitely shooting at a good pace.
Yeah, they both seem to be nice and loose. They're taking good shots, making good decisions.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see how this next break goes. But looks like using the normal rack hasn't been a problem for them.
Yeah, the breaks have been going pretty well. You know, you're not seeing any balls tied up, which you usually see with the regular rack here. But it looks like they're getting good spreads. So
yeah, absolutely. And opting for the same position, so definitely looks like she prefers it from there. I still usually tend to go off the sides, but I probably need to shoot a little more of a 9-ball on the spot to really get a feel for it.
yeah, I've started seeing a lot of people opt for the cut break when they start shooting in the middle like that.
Yeah, yep. I tried that once or twice. Let's just say it did not go as well as it does for the pros.
Yeah, I mean, same here. Cue ball does not like to stay on the table when I try to shoot those shots. So I'm glad I still play with the 9-ball not on the spot yet. So
and for me, it stayed on the table, but nothing lined up well for me. That head ball did not go into the side pockets. That's for sure, like it's supposed to.
yeah.
And looks like a pretty easy defense here if she opts for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, for a second there, I thought it was going to bounce off that 4 and go towards that corner pocket. And I don't think there's a window between that 3 and 7, but it looks like she's looking at it. She obviously has a better angle than we do. But
Yeah. Looks like she's gonna go off this long rail here with some spin. Okay. Looks like we're gonna see one rail here. Oh.
Nice try, but yeah, they're so hard when there's so much distance.
Yeah, a lot of distance, a lot of balls in the way, so it's, you're overthinking trying to make sure you hit it perfectly in that spot.
All right, so now I'm thinking she goes off that long or off the short rail and then back over to the left side of the table, And yep.
Yeah, just like that.
And pretty much just a stop shot here, and then should have a shot on the 3 into the bottom right, and a nice little angle to float over to the other long rail for the 4.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like the 5 ball and 9 ball are tied up, so it looks like that does go into that corner pocket. You just want to make sure you're on the right side of that that 5 ball when you go to cut it into the corner.
Yep.
But yeah, nicely done. 3 ball right in the bottom right corner.
Nice. And then here, just a little bit of backspin when you shoot it in, and should be good. There we go. Now you can just focus on sinking this shot, and regardless, pretty much wherever you end up, you're going to have a shot on that 6.
Nicely done. Now a little straight here, so it's going to be a little tricky getting up to the 7 ball, but I think she shouldn't have any issues here.
Yeah, it looks like she's opting for topspin. Oh.
Yeah, I think she tried to cheat the pocket a little bit there, and then unfortunately maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
Looks like Jen has a chance here. Try and seal this rack away.
Yeah, perfect opportunity to get on the board, and then it's your break, and hopefully she can piece together another one and tie up the score and make this one really interesting. Unfortunately, hit that one a little harder than she wanted to, so definitely a tougher shot here. I'm thinking you would opt for the bank here, wouldn't you?
You know, I would still cut this into the side pocket here, just
really?
because the angle of the bank just seems a little funny.
Not gonna lie, that's actually the one where I probably would have banked it, and I'm usually the guy that always cuts.
Yeah, we're complete opposites, I guess. Yeah, I tend to lean more towards the banks. Just
that
feels
one
a little bit easier.
And then here we go.
Now she just needs a little bit of stun backspin here,
and then should be good for the 9.
All
yeah,
right.
pretty much perfect.
There we go. Rack number 3 is complete.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that Jen couldn't capitalize on that, because then she would have had a great opportunity to tie up the score, but instead it's 3-0. But there's still plenty of racks left. Still a race to 7.
Yeah, plenty of time to get some momentum here. You know, when you're up 3-0, if you start losing a rack here and there, sometimes pool's a mental game. So if Jen can just get a couple of racks in, she might be able to come back.
Yeah.
All right, rack number 4.
Yeah, let's see how this break goes.
All right, it's a good break there. Unfortunate leave on the 1.
That's supposed to change the volume.
Yeah, but you put it right back to where it was.
All right, so let's see if she can put together a nice little run here. Ooh, that definitely a bit risky, but looks like it worked out.
Yeah, she got a nice bump on that 4-ball there.
Hey, can everyone watching let us know how the volume is?
Yeah, we're trying to make some changes to the settings over here, so I want to make sure you guys are still able to hear us. A little bit of a tricky shot here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I didn't think she'd go for that one, but it might work out because, yeah. So definitely a tough shot here for Stacy, but let's see what she opts for.
Nice little bump on the 8-ball there.
Yeah, now just gotta sink this 7-ball, and then should be. Oh, I thought she'd try to hit it with a little bit of backspin, maybe a little bit of right, but opted for no spin. A little bit of a difficult shot here, but hopefully she can sink this one and get on the board. And oh, don't scratch. There we go. All right. Definitely a tough shot on that 9, but she's taken a few tough shots so far and sank them. Oh, just
a little
missed.
bit undercut, yeah.
But you know what? She's left a little bit of a funny shot here. You know, cut's tough, and
now this one I'm banking.
Yeah, I'd probably bank this one too.
Beautiful, perfect center of the pocket.
And Stacy makes it 4-0.
All right, looks like there was a scratch here.
Yep, and Jen with the perfect opportunity to get a rack on the board. All right, so it looks like she's gonna, yep, just straight backspin right in between the two balls, and now probably just bounce off that long rail and slide over to the right side of the table for the 3 in the same pocket. Oh.
Fortunately, I think she put a little bit of top on that. She wanted to go bottom so that she can slide past that 3-ball and get in the same pocket. But
yeah, now looking like it's combo time. Let's see if she sinks this one. These are tricky.
Yeah, this was the hard part, is making sure that cue ball gets back there. But fortunately, the combo does not go for her. But She did not leave an easy shot here, and not really an easy way to play defense either. So
So are you thinking banking it into that pocket next to where she's at?
oh yeah, the 8 ball sitting right there makes that pocket fairly large.
Oh, looks like she opted for defense, and
Oh
it's
wow,
a
that
nice
is
one.
a very good defensive shot.
Definitely a nice one. I like it.
Yeah, so she's gonna want to just skim this 3 ball if possible, just to try and leave it there on that long rail if she can.
Yeah, and then leave the cue ball back towards the bottom rail probably. But that'll be tough. Oh, opted for the other way, and you know what?
Oh.
This this kind of worked out. I think she's what do you think? Probably gonna try to
Yeah, I think she's going for a
make the
defensive
6?
shot here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, at first I thought she was queuing up to try and bank the 3 ball into that side pocket, but yeah, she
Yeah, I thought she was gonna go for the
just so ever so slightly.
I thought she was gonna go for the cam for a sec, but I like the defensive approach. I'm personally definitely more of a defensive player sometimes.
Oh, and
that was playing with fire, but it worked out.
Yeah, because those shots are not easy. Whenever you have to get a ball past that side pocket into the corner when it's that close to the rail, it's definitely a little tough.
Yeah, definitely tricky. Oh,
But looks like she's ready.
don't go too far. All right,
And,
just barely. But I wonder where that 7 is going now, though. Gonna have to probably play a little defense there.
Yeah, what do you think about the carom off the 7 to try and sink the 9? Well, can't do it on this side of the 7, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I think now probably just try to bounce that 7 off the rail and off towards the other side of the 9, and then nope.
yeah, I probably would have tried to get that 7 ball to the short rail and get the cue ball all the way, down table this way. But this by no means is an easy shot here. So
No, definitely not.
we'll see how Stacy handles this one.
And she handles it by sinking it. There we go.
And now the 8 ball is even closer to that corner pocket.
Yeah, and I think she should be able to see all of it. It's definitely tight, but I think she can see all of it.
Yeah, looks
Oh,
like
no,
she's in a
opted for
little
rail
top right.
first, but that's all right. Gets a good enough position.
All right, and let's see how Stacy does with these back cuts.
Probably better than me, that's for sure. Yep.
Oh, wow, center of the pocket.
Nice.
Nice job.
All right, so 5-0.
All right, rack number 6 is about to be underway.
Ooh, looks like she put a little more oomph into that one.
Yeah, that was a powerful break.
Oh, unfortunately, that 7 might have gotten in the way.
Yeah.
Not too sure, because this top-down angle looks like she might be able to just barely see the side of the 1 ball, and that might be enough to cut it in.
Yeah, I agree here. I think that might go in as long as she hits it fairly slow so it rolls right off the corner there.
Nice.
Yep, perfect. Oh.
Wow.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Definitely a little unfortunate there. Now, do you go for the kick or the jump? Looks
Well,
like
if it
she's
were
going for
me,
the
I'm
kick.
going for the kick because my jumping skills are
there
not
we go.
very good. But for someone that uses a jump cue often, that didn't look too bad. But this worked out for her with cue ball Harriman off of the 2 and sinking that 6 ball.
Yeah, not gonna lie, didn't think about that, but worked out well.
Good shot here. Just needs this cue ball to slow down a little bit.
There you go, and she has the window for that 3. So now as long as she makes it, should be able to go bottom rail, then that long rail on the right, I think, and back up all the way to the top short rail. Just like that.
Done. Great pace. Think she has just enough angle so that she can get back out to this 5 ball here.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, maybe hit a little hard.
So now I wonder if she's gonna opt for this back cut into the side, or if she's gonna go into the corner pocket here.
Yeah, I think side and then off the long rail, short rail, and probably just all the way around. Yep.
Nicely done.
Oh, just don't get into that side pocket. There you go.
Yep, and now this gives you a natural angle to just bounce off this long rail here on the left and sink that 8 right into the side.
Oh. Just missed. And now Jen is going to have pretty much the same angle, but definitely I think a friendlier shot here since it's not above that pocket. So as long as she makes this in, should have a pretty good shot on that 8 into the side or even all the way into the bottom left, depending on the angle that she has. And then regardless, should be a good setup for the 9. And wow, I'm just noticing the 9 is right on the spot.
Unfortunately, she did not get that one to sink, so it's back to Stacy here.
Yeah, now would you just hit off that short rail and go in a straight line back down and hit the 8 into the bottom corner, or would you still try to get for that? It looks like she opted for the side.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably go for the side pocket just because it's so close to it.
Yeah, same. Nice setup.
Nice setup, yeah. I honestly would have just left the cue ball on the left side there.
Yeah, same.
Nice and slow. But this worked out even better.
All right.
Nice.
Rack number 6 down. Stacy up 6-0. All right, so looks like Stacy's got a funny shot here. Honestly, I think I'd probably go defense here. I'd probably go the other way and try to use that cluster.
Oh,
but you know what? She was able to make it. The only thing is she going to have a shot on the 3?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like she's going to have to kick at this 3 ball here.
She might be able to clip it, but even clipping it doesn't really do too much. So yeah, you're probably right. Probably try to kick at it.
Yeah, I mean, then 6 ball may even go into that corner pocket there. Oh.
Well, left a bit of a funny shot, so
yeah,
on the rail, always a little tough.
Quite a little bit of distance as well, so Yeah, you'd almost have to hit this with some bottom and try to go for that 3 ball in the corner pocket so that you can set up for this 4 ball here.
Yeah. Let's see what Jen goes for. Oh, it's opting for the side.
Oh, don't go in
scratch.
there. Oh, it's gonna leave her right behind.
Well, you know what? That worked out well for her.
Yeah, looks like Stacy's gonna have to show off her kicking skills again.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a tough one. I wonder if that the side of the pocket gets in the way here or not. I don't think it does, but it might.
Great hit. Oh, and she almost made it.
Yeah, that was a great try. But Jen's back at the table, and a great opportunity here.
Yeah, I think the 8 ball is just enough to the right that she can see this pocket fully.
Yeah, I probably would have tried hitting that in with a little bit of backspin, so I'd stun over to the long rail and then shoot the 4 into that side pocket, and then try to get under the 5 to shoot it into that same pocket as well. Not sure if it goes past the 8 here, so she might be trying a combo.
Yeah, it looks like she's queuing up for the combo here. Yep, and almost.
Nice try, but you know what? The leave really messes it up for Stacy now, so that kind of worked out for Jen.
Yeah, not much you can do here because 4 balls not going in or that 8. So we'll see what she comes out with here.
You know what I kind of like here is I would probably try to clip the 4 ball on the right side of it and have the cue ball go all the way back around and below the 7. But I think this can still go for Jen. It's a little close, but I think it still goes. But then, I mean, you're stuck with the 5 in a weird spot, so you'd probably have to combo.
Yeah. The position right now is you would have to do that 5-7 combo. I'm not sure you can get on the other side of the 5 from here.
Oh, but you know what?
In there a little bit.
This might work out. Well, I was wondering if the 6 was going to get in the way, but looks like it didn't. So now Stacy might end up trying that combo. Nope.
No.
Just a little defense here. Creating some separation and saying, hey, if you want to bank it, bank it. You know, because there is a decent amount of distance between the 4 and the rail, I think I'd probably go for it.
Yeah, there we go, right in the center of the pocket.
Yep.
Great shot there.
And now a good shot into the left-hand side pocket.
Yep. Be able to float this cue ball all the way up. Probably go for this 6 ball in the corner, yep.
Does it go past that 8? I thought she was going to hit it a little harder to roll a little past it and try to shoot the 6 ball down table.
Yeah, that's what I would have opted for, to try and shoot it probably in the side pocket would have been my preference there.
Yeah. Looks like she tried going for the combo, but unfortunately...
but it still goes in.
You know what? Hey, 9 ball.
Yep.
It's a good opportunity, though. I mean, it's a tough shot, but...
Don't need to worry about spin too much. Just put a little top on here to get a little closer.
Yeah, perfect.
Bounce off, yep.
Now I just got to get back down table. I think here I probably put a bit of right spin on here, try to go off that long rail, short rail, long rail, and then all the way back down.
Yeah, I would do the same. I would have done like a little top right here. It looks like just not enough speed on this one, though.
Yeah.
So wonder if she's gonna opt for a little bit of defensive shot here, or if she's just gonna back bank this one.
Yeah, it looks like she called that pocket that she's standing over. Oh, nice try.
Just off.
Oh, that little tap at the end definitely a bit unfortunate because it lined up Stacy pretty well.
Yeah, if that would have rolled a little bit more, it would have been a little bit tougher of a shot. But this one, pretty much straight in here.
And
Great
there we go.
shot.
Stacy wins the match 7-0.
right, we're going to get this next match underway. Looks like Brianna won the lag here.
Nice cue. Definitely like the design on that one.
Yeah, I didn't catch. I'm gonna have to look at it next time.
All right, so let's see the lag, or not the lag, the break.
Oh, and unfortunate, the cue ball follows the head ball right into that side pocket. So that's what happens to me more often than not, unfortunately, lately.
Yeah, it's tough. Definitely tough. But let's see how they run the rack here. I think really just that 3A, getting that combo right and the leave on the 3 afterwards is probably the toughest part of this rack here.
Yeah, because with that combo, the 3 ball is gonna head up towards that short or that long rail there. So I want to control the speed there and make sure the cue ball is in a position where it follows up table.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see how she gets onto this 3 ball. Looks like she's gonna get this right into the side pocket with some right spin.
Oh, there we go.
That was a good bump on that 7 ball.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Definitely a nice leave there on the 3 ball now, and pretty good to get back onto the 4. Yep. And now also has a pretty good angle to get right back down table for the 5.
Maybe a little strong here, but that bump.
Yeah, that bump kind of helped out. Still a little bit of an angle here, but as long as she, hits it softly in there. Yep. This is what happens usually. If you get off position on one ball, it kind of just is a chain effect where it goes on to the next and the next. And now this is definitely not a gimme.
Yeah, because this ball is basically right up against the rail, it's going to be a little tough to bank, but I would definitely opt for the bank here. And it should leave you in a good position to get this 7 ball in the side pocket there, and then cue ball will go up table to the short rail, and you can get this 9 ball in the bottom right-hand corner here. Let's see how she plays this, though.
And looks like she is opting for the
Oh, defense. Oh, it's gonna go right behind that 9 ball.
You know what? That might have been just enough to prevent the cut. Not sure from this angle. I'm sure Brianna's probably looking at that now and seeing if she can make it.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, if anything here, you can go for the bank.
I was thinking probably just a stop shot and leave it right there. Yeah,
yep.
Just like that. And then all the way back around.
That's a great shot.
And it also drifted just enough above the side pocket where it makes it much more difficult to end up kicking that in.
Yeah, so she's going to want to try to make contact here, because if Brianna gets this ball in hand here, it's pretty much done for first rack. Great contact.
But unfortunately, did leave a pretty easy shot here. And nice leave, a little close, but this should work. Probably just gonna bounce off the long rail and back out over to the other rail. Just like that. you
First
go.
rack done. Goes to the way of Brianna. Yeah, it is a really nice cue. Now I see it down on the table.
Yeah, definitely like the design. All right, so let's see how break number 2 goes.
Very strong break. Did not scratch in that side pocket. Let's see where this 2-ball lands.
And yeah, nice shot on the 2. Unfortunately, not the angle she wanted probably to get down for the 3, but let's see what she ends up doing here to try to get position for it. Maybe just roll forward and take your medicine. Oh,
very
just
nice
missed.
shot. It's a nice little 2-way, because if she made that, she was perfectly set up for the 3-ball. But now with these balls all in the way, I don't think Christine has an easy look at this 2-ball.
No, yeah, definitely doesn't look like she has a easy shot here. Might have to do a tiny bit of a masse shot, throw a little bit of left spin on here, and just try to curve it around that 7 a little.
Oh, yes, William. They are playing 9 on the spot, but they don't have to break within the box. They can use anything behind the second dot.
Oh, unfortunately did not get past that 7. And now the table is looking fairly open. Probably the toughest part is really just getting a good position here from the 2 to the 3, but obviously made much easier by ball in hand. Let's see how she runs the rest of this rack.
Yep, looks like she's keeping a little simple here.
Yeah,
try to take the tough cut on the 3-ball.
Yeah, opting for, sight on the ball instead of perfect position. Usually the better approach.
Great cut here.
Yeah, very nice cut.
Oh, but unfortunately it's getting a little away.
You
can still see the 4-ball though, so that's good.
Yeah, that bounce off the 5 definitely helped though, because it gave her a bit of a more friendly angle. Now she could probably just make this in with maybe a little bit of left, or even if she wants to go 2 rails around. Oh.
Yeah, now that 5-ball's in a funny spot, because depending on where this cue ball rolls, she has the 5-9 combo.
Yeah, but Christine had a nice shot there. Probably wanted to, get a little further down table, but this works out well, especially because she did end up bouncing off that long rail. I thought she was gonna go just 1 rail straight down instead of 2.
Yeah, I think she just called the 9-ball.
Yeah, it looked like she did too, right?
Yeah, so she's gonna carom this cue ball off the 5 and try to sink the 9 in that bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
There you go.
Nice job. Second rack goes to Christine. Looks like we have a good match underway.
Yeah. Rack for rack so far. Now let's see Christine's break. It looks like the balls are racking pretty easy. That's always good to see. Alright, so opted for a bit of a softer break. Don't know if that one ball goes past the 3. Doesn't look like it does. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a trickier rack, but
Oh, wow.
she decided for
That's
the combo.
a great combo shot.
Oh, that made it a lot less tricky.
Great shot down table here on the 1 ball. Should be a nice easy setup off this 2 ball to go off the short rail, long rail, back down for his 4.
Yep, and then now pretty good angle to get back onto the 5. Probably just hit this with a little bit of right spin, go back towards that rail. Oh, got a little
too far.
Yeah.
Let's see if
and it looked like she put maybe a top right. I was thinking just right, and then you have the angle where you go towards that middle diamond on the left side, but
looks like she made contact with the 8 ball there. There'll be ball in hand for Christine.
Yeah, and a great opportunity here to go up 2-1. And especially because she's a lefty, this is a much easier shot to make. Oh, it looks like she's opting for quite a bit of an angle here. Thought she'd go onto the other side of the table, just a little bit of backspin, and then shoot that 6 into the side pocket.
Yeah, that would have been my choice there as well. Let's see what she has planned. Okay, looks like she's gonna slow roll this 6 ball into the side pocket here.
Yeah, looks like she's eyeing him up now. Maybe he's stuck in between. Not quite sure which one to go for. I think I'd probably also go into the side pocket, but I don't think I think I'd actually try to hit it a little harder just to go off that top rail and then right back down.
Get yourself a little closer to the 7, yeah.
But that might also be me, not keeping it simple.
No, that's exactly what she did, and it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it has a little bit of an angle. She probably didn't want to be on this side of the, or not have this angle. She probably wanted to be, or have the cue ball a little closer to the center of the table. That way she could bounce off that long rail up a little bit and then shoot that 8 into the bottom right corner, but I'm sure she could make this work. Might even decide to like hit the 7, bounce into the 9, and then shoot the 8 into the middle pocket.
Yeah, let's see what she opts for here.
Yep.
All right, and just a slight angle on the 8 ball as well helps with the setup for the 9.
I don't think I've ever chalked that fast. I need to get more reps in.
There we go. She went and touched it back up a little bit.
Oh,
it's gonna just make it in there.
That's pocket speed.
Nicely done.
All right.
Rack 3 goes to Christine.
Yeah, definitely a nice little battle here. Have a feeling that's how this one's going to go. Just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, always love to see matches like that.
Yeah, definitely seemed like, I think she was probably waiting for someone to rack and then realized, oh, wait, hold on.
right, rack number 4 underway. Let's actually put a little bit more power into this one, but unfortunately, doesn't look like anything dropped.
Yep.
But the way that the cue ball and 1 ball are sitting, it's not going to be an easy one here for Brianna.
I mean, I think she has the one into the bottom left is. I think it's probably just a matter of like how is she gonna get position for this 2. I'm thinking she might just hit it and bounce off that long rail, and went for the combo.
Or just
there you
ends
go.
the game right there. All right.
And just like that, tied up again. Like we said, back and forth, back and forth. Hell of a shot.
Yeah, I did not see that one coming. I thought probably defense, but yeah, full offense. If you see it and you think you can make it, go for it.
Yeah, for me, I'd really need to get better at these combos because I'm telling you, it seems like every time I try, I fail.
Yeah, that one was even more difficult because the distance between the 1 and 9 ball, that was a very good shot. So,
yeah.
All right, rack number 5. Looks like the 6 ball sunk. This 3 balls hugging up against this 1 ball.
Oh, that's unfortunate because if there was a little more space there, I mean, that'd be a pretty good rack. I mean, besides the 5, the 5's a little funny, but
yeah, I always hate when a ball kind of falls that close to the side pocket right on the rail there.
yeah,
Makes it pretty tricky.
looks like she's going for the push.
Yep. I don't know about you, but I don't think I would take this.
Yeah, because it's so close to the rail, that'd be kind of tough.
Yeah, if it was off of the rail where you can queue up and get some backspin there, maybe.
You know
maybe
what
I
I'm
would take it,
thinking
but
though? Might end up hitting the left side of the 1 ball, bouncing the cue ball off the long rail, and then off the short. Oh, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking a little softer, and then she might have been able to like hug up onto the 3 when it bounced off that short rail. But yeah, unfortunately for Christine, a little too hard there. It was giving up a opportunity here.
Yeah, go right in that corner pocket. 5 ball made that side pocket way too small, so opted to go down to the corner.
Yep, and now everything is looking pretty open. It's just that 5 ball. Just got to get, hugged up onto that rail.
And this is the way to do it, because if she's pretty straight on this 4, or at least comes down the table a little bit past being straight on that 4, then she can hug that cue ball up right on the right side of that long rail. Just like that.
There you go. Yep, has a nice angle to get over for that 5. And there it is. Now, probably a little straight here, but as long as she follows forward, yep, should have a shot on the 7.
That is great speed control right there.
Yeah, because now she has a great angle to get right back down table. Nope, she's looking at that window to see if she has to get all the way down or just shoot it from up there. Maybe she's a little straighter than I thought.
Yeah, and again, this is a case of just trying to keep it simple here. Instead of going for the perfect lead for the 8 ball. Takes a little bit of a tougher shot just to make sure she doesn't get snickered behind that 9. Ooh. And just missed that pocket.
Wow.
But now the 9 ball's a little funny here.
Yeah, it is in a awkward spot.
Yeah, I think she'll still be able to put some backspin on this and get the 9 ball in the bottom left-hand corner, but
But I was thinking go top, but yeah, I think either one.
Yeah, she went top, yeah.
Oh. But you know what? If it keeps rolling, no, it's not. It's dying. I was gonna say if it keeps rolling and hugs up onto that top rail, that'd be a little tough. But nope. Looks like we're gonna continue the back and forth, and now Christine's gonna be up 3-2.
All right, there it is.
Yeah, I'd love to see a match back and forth like this. Both players definitely shooting well. See, you know what? I must have just jinxed it because the last rack I was like, oh yeah, it looks like everything's racking well, and now.
Nice job, Ronnie.
Yep, blame it on me. Commentator's curse.
They'll switch to this magic rack, or if they'll just continue.
Nah, I think they'll probably continue, but man.
There we go.
Keeping my mouth shut from now on.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, she's happy.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna take it. And that's the beauty of magic racks. Never really have to worry about having gaps or a ball moving on you.
Well, once they get a little worn, though, then they get a little difficult. But as long as you have one that's like, you know, relatively new. All right, let's see Christine's break. Last time she had a little bit of a harder break, right? The first one was pretty soft. Next one a little harder.
She sped it up a little bit, so.
See what she opts for here.
Yeah, still a little soft here.
Oh,
nine on snap, but that does not count in this format.
Yep.
So that will get spotted.
But has the shot on the one.
Yeah, see if she opts for the combo, similar to Brianna.
Yeah, maybe. Either that or she could just shoot the one into the bottom left and then drift to the right side of the two and then shoot that into the middle.
Yeah,
looks like she was
tried for.
opting for it, but unfortunately missed the shot. And my good friend the bridge, where would I be without it?
Yeah, it's my worst enemy right there.
Yeah, I feel like depending on what bridge you have, it could definitely be a little annoying. Some of them, not the greatest.
Oh, this is going to be a ball in hand.
Wow, didn't see that one coming. And now Christine with a great opportunity to run the rest of this rack and then have the first 2-rack lead of the match. How would you take this? I think I'd shoot the one obviously into the bottom right, but then try to give myself a little bit of an angle for the two into the top right hand corner, but enough of an angle so that the cue ball drifts up to the left so that I could shoot the 3 ball down into the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I would opt for this 2 ball in the side pocket here, and I think that's what she was going for, but might have overrun it just slightly. I'm not sure from this angle.
No, I think she's barely gotten it, but that's the only reason I was thinking not into the side was because I was worried about that 9 ball, but nope, she got it perfect. Only thing here is now she has a little bit too much of an angle where she's definitely going to run into that 6 ball.
Yeah, so not sure how she's going to get onto the 4, but
probably just punch a top and.
All right,
nope.
did that? I don't know if that punched it enough. We'll see here.
Yeah, I thought she was going to put a little more topspin on it, but she's looking at it like she can make it, so should be good. And pretty natural position for the 5.
Yeah, there she goes.
Just a little too hard or a little too soft, depending on which way you want to look at it, but thinking probably a little too hard.
Yeah, I agree there.
All right, so if it were me, I'm probably trying to cut it all the way into that top right corner, but shooting it kind of like a two-way where I'm going to put a little bit of right spin on it so that when it bounces off this long rail, it can bounce off the other left rail and then go back behind the 6.
Oh, wow.
But looks like she opted for defense all the way around and got it pretty much perfect. That was a hell of a shot.
Looks like she's going to go 2 rails here. Great hit. But fortunately, Christine does have a nice shot here, but it is going to be a little tough getting back down to the 6 ball. Because that 7 ball, if you put some backspin on this 5, you may run into that. So it's definitely not going to be an easy one.
Yeah. If that 7 ball wasn't there, it'd be a bit easier. But I'm thinking she might be able to hit it into the top left corner and try to get in between that 7 and the side pocket, just that narrow gap there, bounce off that, and then go all the way to the other side of the table.
Yeah. Aim for the bullseye point there.
Right, it's a narrow gap, but I think might be able to do it. She's juking me out with the chalk. You know, I thought she was going for it, then she took it back and went for it again.
Unfortunately, I think she put bottom right on that when she needed a little bit of bottom left to kind of get that cue ball to keep moving off the rail there. She should be able to see at least a piece of this.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough spot to be in, though.
Now I wonder if she's gonna go for the combination here off the rail.
I'm not sure what she's going for. I think
yeah, just skim it a little bit. That works.
I was gonna say just put a little bit of distance.
Yeah, I was just looking at how the 6-9 was just queued up perfectly to go into the top right corner there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that would have been, man. If she made that one, I would just had to go home.
Oh, nice try at the bank here.
Yeah, really good try. Oh. That's pretty fortunate for Brianna. I think 7 balls in the way, but hey, if Christine wants to just rifle it in like Brianna did that 1-9 combo, the other rack, I mean, it's lined up. And honestly, I think that's probably the shot right now.
Yeah, that's what I would go for.
Probably wouldn't hit it as hard as, you know, Brianna did.
Yeah, same here.
Try to get a little bit of leave on the 6 afterwards, and if she sinks it, should be good to go after this. But yeah, this is one tough shot to try to finish up this rack.
Oh, nice try. Off
But you know
just
what?
by a hair.
Got really fortunate with the leave, and it is going to be tough. I definitely think she'll make contact. It's just a matter of where will the balls lie, and that's not bad at all. Faced with another combo. This one I think definitely a bit friendlier than the last one in my opinion.
Yeah, 8 ball's a lot closer to the pocket, so as long as you get that 6 go right on that rail. not able to get that one to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, now great opportunity here. Probably going to go 3 rails around for the 7 in the bottom right.
Oh,
Oh, got under it. I thought that was going to go. Oh, wow.
oh, that is unfortunate there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she meant to try to go under it. I thought she was going to try to go above it and then shoot it into the bottom right, but nice try. Definitely nice try there. But Christine with another good opportunity to extend this lead. Nice shot. Unfortunate with the bounce, but
yeah, a little close to this ball here.
yeah, which one you going for? Top left or top right?
You know, I think I'm going top left on this one.
Yeah, I think so too. Because then you bounce off that long rail and then right back out towards the middle of the table. And if you end up, you know, a little bit on the left side, that's fine, because either way, you're going to have a shot on the 9 ball.
Yeah. Yep, looks like she's trying to decide now where she wants to go. Looks like she's going top left. Oh.
Yep, top left. Maybe not.
This is a key shot here. She makes this. She's up 2 racks.
Oh, nice try.
All right, Brown it back at the table. Has a decent shot on this 8.
Yeah, definitely favored it to run the rest of these.
All right, and there it is. Now it's tied back up, 3-3.
Back even. There we go. All right, so basically just a 4-4 race.
All right, nice break here. Good look on the 1 ball. 2 balls right next to the pocket, and so is the 3. It's looking like a good run here.
Yeah, this rack's definitely looking a lot more friendly than the last one.
Yeah, I think she got a little straight on this one, but I think she'll be fine, because I think she'll opt to just get this 3 ball all the way down table to the bottom left corner here.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. A lot of action on that one.
Yeah, I don't hate the shot, though. But went a little too far. Because now has a little bit of a funny angle here. But as long as she, like, you know, just slow rolls it, could just leave the cue ball roughly where the 3 is now, and then ends up having that same shot that she was looking at before. Yeah, the face she just made definitely tells you she's not too happy with the angle there, but I'm sure she'll make it work.
Queuing down. Looks like she's gonna try for the stop.
Oh, in and out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like
but,
all that spin on the cue ball made it just dribble out of there.
Yeah, but I don't know if she really left a shot now. Got a little fortunate with the leave.
I don't know. It almost looks like she'll be able to sink the 3 in the same pocket, the side. I think the 4 ball is just off to the left enough. But we'll see what Christine opts for here.
Yeah, it'll be close. She might be able to make it, and if not, it'd be like just a slight overcut.
Yeah, overcut. Oh.
That's really unfortunate. All right, now personally I like, bottom left corner, hit it with maybe a little bit of top to go onto the other side of the table, but then drift down a little bit as well. And then you shoot the 4 into the bottom left, 5 into the bottom right. Just like that.
There we go. Roll forward on this one.
Yeah, I think she's got enough of an angle to, go right back up table. Just hit it with a little bit of left. There you go. Oh, just don't get on that rail.
Come on, bounce up a little bit.
A little unfortunate.
Yeah, because she's a little straight on this one, a little close to the rail, but I think she should be able to get this in and still be in a pretty good position for this 8 ball. Because even if she can't get in the side pocket there, she can still opt to go all the way down.
Yeah, definitely what she's looking at now. Maybe thinking a stop shot, and then see. She's probably looking at, if she did the stop shot, see what shot she has left on the 8. Yep, jacking up.
Oh, there we go. 8 in the side.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
A perfect angle to drift down just slightly and get that 9 in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah, I'd probably just slow roll it, or are you thinking go all the way down and then back up a little?
Yeah, I would probably just slow roll. Yeah.
Yep, just like that. Perfect.